What is going on, guys? It is CoJoMo here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my settings that I've been using throughout 2023. They have brought me a lot of success, and I just wanted to share them with you guys and let you know what I am playing on. We're going to go through every little detail here, every little setting, and I'm going to show you guys what you should be playing on in 2023 to make it to the next level. Before we start this video, I just had a few things to say. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so that you never miss an upload from me, and you can always stay in the loop and always stay up to date. Secondly, I just want to say, guys, don't look at this rank. I don't play matchmaking. Don't worry about that. If you're new to the channel, I have FPL experience. I played in ECL. I play at the highest divisions of CSGO. I just don't play matchmaking. So before I see all the comments roasting me about my MM rank, guys, I don't care about MM at all, one bit. So, all right, I have a message from today's sponsor, and then we'll get into the video. Today's sponsor of the video is MarketCSGO.com. They are a popular peer-to-peer CSGO skin marketplace with over 100,000 daily trades. They just updated their brand new design with improved search engine and skin analyst features. Select the cheaper than on Steam filter and buy skins from other users much cheaper than on the community market. To list your items on the marketplace, download their official market app client, which creates outbound trades to the correct buyer as soon as someone purchases your item. The client guarantees you a safe and reliable trade with 0% risk of sending your item to the wrong Steam user. Set up your account in the dashboard, update your inventory, and select the item you want to list, and you're good to go. A wide selection of deposit and withdrawal methods are available at your disposal. Market CSGO offers you instant withdrawal to bank or crypto payment methods as soon as someone purchases your item. And they are currently running a 30 knife giveaway, which anyone can access through their website. Check out the website in the link in the description and start making profits today. Alright guys, so let's go through these settings here. Now first, I just want to say settings are totally, up to the individual, and something works for every single person. Everyone plays on different stuff, and that is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna make this video so that you guys kind of have a sense on some of the big picture settings that you can change to maybe become a better player, right? So first, we're gonna talk about video settings through the in-game, right? So color mode, you always want this on computer monitor. You never change this. Keep that there. For brightness, I prefer to have it cranked all the way up. I do play with a little bit of digital vibrance on my NVIDIA settings, and if you guys want, I can make a NVIDIA settings video too. Just let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would want to see. If this video does well, I'll make sure to make one of those, but make sure to crank that up. For most people, that's where they have it. For aspect ratio, I'm playing on 1280 by 960 right now. This is the res that I played on for years, so I will not be changing this, and if I do, make sure you guys yell at me. The only thing is, it's kind of bad for content because it stretches the screen out and makes the game look a little more pixelated, but very good res, very good. The only thing better I'd say is 16 by 9 native, but like I said, it's just not as good for me because I played on this for so long. Make sure to have full screen on if you're, regardless of what res you're playing on. Make sure to have laptop power savings disabled. Now for me, guys, this is where it gets controversial. So a lot of players, you're going to see a lot of pro settings, they're going to have these all changed to low and certain things to see through mollies and see through stuff. For me, guys, I prefer literally just to play on high settings for almost everything. I keep almost everything how it is when you have it auto, and that's perfectly fine with me. That works for me, and you guys can change these, but guys, just figure out what works for you, what gives you the most FPS. For me, my computer is insane. I have a really good PC and I do not need any of this, right? So I just keep everything on default: high, disabled, high, very high. And I'll let you guys just look at this so that you can copy them if you like, but don't think too hard about your video settings. At the end of the day, everything's gonna work for whatever. People are gonna have different preferences, and whatever you choose is gonna work. Now let's go over to audio. This is where it gets a little more finicky. Volume, this is totally up to what you want to hear. For me, I need to hear in-game a little more than team comms. So I have my in-game a little bit louder than the voices of my teammates. And also, I'll give you a little bonus thing you can put in. For those of you playing matchmaking and even pugs and stuff, have your voice scale at 0.1. Change that off of 1, and it is going to make your life so much better. As soon as I did this, I started hearing way more and playing a lot better because my teammates aren't screeching into the mic and, you know, screaming in these matchmaking games and stuff. And even in competitive team play, when my teammates are in Discord or TeamSpeak, it makes my life, these sound settings make my life a lot easier because I prefer to have the game a little louder. Music, you can do whatever you want with that. The same thing with this. Make sure for most people, put it on stereo headphones. That's going to give you the best sound quality and you're going to hear the most. Make sure your device is selected. Put yes for audio processing. The rest of the stuff, whatever. Put that on no. Play audio. Make sure that's on yes. And then for this, since I'm purely a competitive player, guys, I'm purely trying to play this game professionally. I have all this on 0, and the 10-second is the only thing I need to hear, because everything else is just going to give me a disadvantage when it comes to playing the game. So pretty much everything's on 0, and I just have my MVP on 5 because I like hearing it. So that's my audio settings. Now let's head over to the game settings, guys. This is where it gets important. So max acceptable ping, put this on a lower number here, especially if you're playing like Danger Zone or some of the modes. Like, you don't want to be getting in EU lobbies or NA lobbies, vice versa, depending on what region you're at. So keep it pretty low. It doesn't really matter though. Make sure enable game instructor messages are off. That doesn't really matter. Same thing, top left is usually what most people like. Make sure your console is enabled, guys. That's where you're going to be able to pull up this, right? That's where you're going to be able to put in all your commands and execs and all this stuff. So you have to have console enabled. Here's my HUD settings. You guys can take a look at that. I'm not really going to show it too much. It doesn't really matter. It's all preference. Team, same thing, just whatever. Communication, same thing. These don't really matter as much. They're just kind of just personal preferences. Now these settings right here, switch weapon on pickup. Make sure this is off. This is something that all the noobs in CSGO used to have on yes, because that was the default setting. Make sure that is off. Make sure this is off too, guys. Please, like, that is the most important thing here. Make sure your inventory is always showing. But yeah, a lot of this stuff too is not too important, and you shouldn't even be using like a lot of it anyways. Here's my crosshair. Here's my code. You guys can copy. I'll put it in the link in the description, but it's a really good crosshair, and I'll link up on the top of the video right now the link to the crosshair guide I've created. Very good, very sick crosshair. Now we go over the keyboard and mouse. Now, what sensitivity is CoJo playing on right now? I am currently on 2.0 in-game sensitivity, 400 DPI. This gives me a total eDPI of 800. I do not use any different zoom sensitivity, and I have no mouse acceleration. My raw input is on, and all this stuff is, you know, default. We don't mess with that stuff. Now, here's some of my key bindings if you guys are curious. I'm not going to go through specifically every single thing. I'll scroll down through them. You guys can see. But pretty much I walk with cap blocks, actually. It's a little weird. I jump with space and mouse wheel down, mostly mouse wheel down. I duck with shift. You know, a lot of this stuff, it's just total preference, guys. Don't think about it too hard. Find what works for you. But at the end of the day, make sure you are using grenade binds and binds for every single thing you can. No scroll wheeling the guns, no scroll wheeling the nades. It's so bad. That's pretty much all the settings on that page, guys. I'll show you my view model settings real quick though. View model, here's all my view model settings. It makes it super clean and super crisp. You guys can check out any of my videos where I'm in game to see what my view model looks like. A lot of people are always asking me, you know, for the view model settings. Make sure, guys, also, I find that CL_Bob, if you guys put these Bob settings on, it makes your gun move around so much less, and when you're scoped up moving around, your scope is gonna move a lot less too. It's so important, I feel. So you should try out those settings 100%. It's always something I'm making sure it has a change, because you guys know how CSGO settings are. It can be really messed up and really, you know, like that sometimes. But yeah, guys, so that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my CSGO settings. I think that the most important thing in CSGO is staying consistent and using the same settings or trying to use similar settings as long as you possibly can. So regardless of what you guys do with this video, make sure that you stick to the same settings for a prolonged period of time so that you can build consistency within the game. That is the most important thing to becoming a better player, is consistency. And how can you be consistent if you're always changing settings and always changing stuff? So I hope, guys, in a year, if I make another one of these videos, my settings are very similar to what I've shown you guys today. But yeah, guys, make sure to stay cool. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out all my socials to stay up to date with everything CoJoMo related. You guys can watch me play live. I have a lot of matches on HLTV with my team. Yeah, we're winning out here, guys. We're winning. Consistency is key, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that we rise to the top and that you guys come with me. So thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are all awesome. Let's make the most out of this year and have a great day. Peace out.